Hey Vanessa, thank you for letting me do your reading again. I have done a pre-shuffle for you because I didn't want to waste too much time shuffling on camera. So let me go through what I've got. I don't know why this is flashing. Why is my phone flashing? Let's just hope for the best, okay? Hopefully this video works. So I've got your questions here in front of me. I've done a pre-shuffle on most of your questions. Let's start with how you can achieve your potential. Now, you've got this card here, calling our parts home. It's a card about integration. It's a card about being able to integrate the light sides of your personality with your darker sides. It says, allow yourself to embrace all parts of you, even those you don't want to see. Integrate the aspects that were never allowed to be embraced. Your dark side, the shadow, as well as your light. Embrace the parts of yourself you always wish to keep separate. The parts of you that you can't love. Own them. You've been conditioned to suppress what makes you uncomfortable in order to survive. But you're being asked to make the discomfort, the awkwardness, and the uncomfortable sacred. Think of what would happen if you made what you considered a flaw, a loss, or failure into a beautiful, integral part of the art of your life. Every mistake you make is a gift. Sometimes detours are exactly what we need. Every time you learn from a relationship, it's a blessing. So bless all parts of you and your life, for you're sacred and you must be at peace with yourself. So you're being asked to turn your perceived weaknesses into strengths, okay? That's going to be key to reaching your highest potential, all right? Your tendency might be to try to control your circumstances, and you tend to worry that you may not be prepared for change. But we're never given any more than we can handle. So your alignment task is to surrender to what is in front of you. You can do this, okay? So in your questions, you were asking about what do you need to do in this situation? What you're currently going through. Now, I saw a lot of confusion in your current situation. All right, now this confusion card is about the fear that you don't have a map for the reality in which you find yourself. So you're currently in a bit of a state of paralysis. You feel like you're stuck and you're not moving forward, but it's not true. You're just not in alignment with what you actually want to create, what you want to manifest in your life. You've lost touch with your inner sense of direction and focus because you've become complacent in your comfort zone and you feel like you can't move beyond where you are. Sorry about the background noise. I've got neighbors doing some work. So you feel like your potential is dormant and inaccessible. You're feeling this vague boredom, envy of others, anxiety combined with low self-worth, reinforced by a habit of feeling like life will be amazing for everyone else but you. It's time to course correct. Release all judgment towards yourself and others and reclaim those dreams you seem to have lost. Write down those dreams and set your intentions. Then look in a mirror and say them out loud as if they've already happened. So, I am Vanessa Jones. I'm a successful writer. I'm living the life of my dreams. I've got abundance and love all around me, and it's just getting better and better. That's what I want you to say in the mirror, okay? You're so much more than you allow yourself to be. Now, we will do more on that on camera so you can see that I'm not making all of this stuff up. But these are some of the cards that came up in your pre-shuffle. So you've got reverence. That's about accepting the parts of yourself that you've been unable to embrace. Reverence. I want you to have reverence for yourself, every part of yourself. And you've got the revelation card. And potential. I was asking about how you can unlock your greatest potential, and the actual potential card came out. And what these cards were saying were, it was about what projects should you focus on. And these cards are saying, do what you love. It's as simple as that. Do what you love. Build your life around your heart. Don't try to shove your heart into your overbooked, busy life, okay? So you're doing things the wrong way around. Build your life around your heart. Don't try to shove your heart into your overbooked, busy life. So what do you love? Can you name it? Start there and follow the clues, and you'll find your treasure along the way. So everything going awry in your life is due to you drifting too far away from your heart, and it's time to get back on track. So do things you enjoy, and they will lead you back to your true path. All right, so that's your pre-shuffle. So now let's ask about how you can make your wealth. Just bear with me, I've got cards everywhere here, okay? So I'm going to shuffle a number of decks for answers about how you can make your wealth, Vanessa. Okay, how can Vanessa make her wealth, please? Oh, we got a flyer. Okay. Flexible. Okay. All right, 1 second. How can Vanessa make her wealth? One more shuffle. I'm looking at your photo here, by the way. That's what I'm looking at. I'm tuning into your energy. Okay. You've got everything it takes to make wealth. You've got poised. Poised. So let me just read this out for you. So the poised card is saying, yeah, you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you're ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. Key to that sentence is service to the world. Okay? The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. Okay? Now, the flexible card that came out, that is saying, I feel it's very similar to the pre-shuffle card meanings. It's saying, even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. So ask the universe, I want this or something better. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. So that's how you're going to make your wealth. Be open and flexible to the opportunities coming your way. Don't be too rigid in your thinking and go, oh no, that's not how I planned for it to unfold. Spirit has a much better plan than you could have ever imagined. So go with it. Go with the flow. You know, that was very similar to your pre-shuffle card meanings, because your pre-shuffle cards were saying that you are quite rigid and you like to control what's going on around you. But I want you to relax a little bit, okay? Because you're too attached to a particular outcome. All right? Now I'm going to ask the animal oracles. How can Vanessa make her wealth, please? Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. That goes a bit deeper. Shape-shifting is about learning to embrace your darker side, or the sides that you don't want to acknowledge within yourself. Okay? Use them to your advantage. Practice shape-shifting. One second, where is my guidebook? Here we go. Octopus. Let's see. Yeah, remain flexible and resilient, and be willing to practice different identities by altering the way of dressing, your hairstyle, your demeanor, and your mannerisms. Particularly focus on your body language and voice qualities. Experiment by first making small changes in any of these aspects and watch what happens. So don't put yourself in a neat category or box, okay? I want you to push through what you have previously branded yourself as. You can also become skilled in modifying your aura, or the energy field around you, by intentionally contracting and expanding it. So when you practice these things, sometimes even your friends won't recognize you. You can even get so good at camouflage that you become invisible to others. But everyone has numerous personas through which they operate, and you're no different. It's a matter of being conscious of those personas and modifying them through the art of shape-shifting. Just like actors do, study other people and notice their mannerisms, clothing styles, and how they walk and carry themselves. Observe animals and their behaviors and try to mimic them. Developing this ability can help you more readily adapt to the various situations you encounter, thus enabling you to deal with them more effectively. Let yourself be an actor in your everyday life and have fun with it. Just remember who you are at the core. Okay, so that's that. It's all about flexibility for you in making your wealth. And okay, you've got the cat card here. So it's also saying it's time for you to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. Maybe others are keeping you small. Maybe others are telling you that you can't do this and you can't do that. Maybe others are boxing you in. Let's see what this says. Yeah, it's so easy to slip into a comfortable dependency on anything or anyone, from simple dependencies that can be healthy and restorative, such as daily exercise, to destructive and hardcore dependencies such as addiction. You may find yourself so totally hooked on another person that you lose yourself, always turning to that individual to either make decisions for you or to validate your own. This can apply to organizations and institutions as well. Those dependencies that you're most familiar with are most likely born out of habit rather than conscious choice. To make truly autonomous decisions, don't get caught up in the polarities of being dependent or independent. Instead, make those choices from a place where you maintain your own authority and power and accept 100% responsibility for those choices and their consequences. Now is the time to review the people and things upon which you're excessively and habitually dependent. Could be an agent or publisher. Step back from them, identify the areas where you need to make some adjustments and act accordingly. Practice setting boundaries, asking for what you want, and making decisions based on your own internal authority and autonomy. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting this discontent from you. You want more. You want to strike out on your own, but you're being held back by other people, by your dependency on others, and by your reluctance to change it up. Okay, that's what I'm getting from all of these cards. So definitely do what projects, or prioritize the projects that feel good. It's that simple. What feels good to Vanessa, they're the ones I want you to focus on, okay? Now I'm going to do this oracle deck here. So what does Vanessa need to do to manifest abundance? And by abundance, I mean wealth, success, fulfillment, and happiness. What does Vanessa need to do, please? Oh my God. I love it when they do this. Resist dependency. Take nothing for granted. Stand firm and do not give in to the urge of attachment. Everything falls apart if you waver. With addiction, obsession, and dependence comes loss of freedom. Do not forfeit your liberty. So Vanessa, you're a creative person. Now, what is the one thing that's essential for creativity? It's freedom. You need the freedom to express yourself. So identify who or what is actually restricting that freedom, okay? Okay. That's what's keeping you confused, because you're not trusting your own intuition. You're going with something else. Okay. Refuse to be used. Now that can mean multiple things, because the meaning on this card is about toxic arrangements that imprison you, but it's also about your own thoughts and needing to love yourself and know that you deserve better. So pull away from your fears and refuse to be a victim of your own fears, but then also you'll never be happy if you don't end the toxic arrangements that imprison you. That can be external as well. Okay. And I do feel like you can be quite obsessive, like you're a type A personality and you like things a certain way, but that also impedes the creative process, okay? Because you've got this card here, which is about the need to approach everything with moderation and avoid being obsessive. You will know when things are out of balance, and that's when you'll need to pause and amend your strategy, okay? So don't be too attached to specific outcomes. Now I'm going to do some abundance angels. What does Vanessa need to do to manifest more success and money in her life, please? Okay. Organize for success. So don't let the word organize intimidate you, because it's simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. So I want you to organize your thoughts, organize your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances. Get everything in order. And this will help you know and plan your next action steps. So organize for success can also mean prepare yourself for the best case scenario to happen. I wasn't prepared for how successful my YouTube channel was going to go. I wasn't prepared for the demand that eventuated from my new YouTube channel. And I failed to organize for success because I'm failing to manage my time. In response to the demand, okay? I wasn't prepared and I wasn't organized for success. So I want you to think about your best case scenario, how much business and income is going to flow your way, and then how you're going to respond accordingly. I want you to prepare and organize for success. So you've got this card here, God is your source. So this card is about there being no lack or limitation. There's plenty of abundance for everyone in your industry, plenty to go around. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source. and your faith and trust opens the doorway to receive. So faith and trust that you will be supported, faith and trust that you will be accepted by your target audience, okay? No more complaining, okay? So complaints are affirmations of victimhood. So take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So I want you to start talking about your financial situation more positively. When people ask you how are your creative projects going, I want you to change the way you talk about them and watch how your circumstances will change. Okay, because what you focus on is what you get. If you focus on a bank account that's not as full as you would like it to be, it's always going to be like that. Okay, so you get what you focus on. So no more complaining, no more poverty mindsets or lack mindsets. I want you to be in a gratitude mindset. Money is coming. Look, you've got raise or promotion coming your way. So money is on the increase. Yep, this did come out before. Words of abundance. What I was just saying. So you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you will attract for yourself and others. You're a writer, so words are super important and they're key to your manifestation ability, all right? So what does Vanessa need to do to achieve her highest potential, please? What does Vanessa need to do to achieve her highest potential? We're using the tarot now. What does Vanessa need to do to achieve her highest potential? You're on your way, Vanessa. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is you working at it. You're working really hard and you're nearly there, because the Eight of Pentacles is where you get the recognition and success that you crave, okay? And that's the card immediately after this one. So you're currently at the Seven of Pentacles and you need to keep going, keep the faith, keep doing the work and stay committed and dedicated, all right? Because you're going to get there with that determination. You've got the resources, you've got the know-how, you just got to keep working at it, okay? And this is a card about control. So I want you to relinquish a little bit of it, because remember, you're not in control with how this is going to unfold for you and the opportunities coming your way. So that's good. That's a good thing. I just want you to be more in control with your, in terms of your mindset. So control your ego, control your fears. Get your mind in the right place and things will start working for you. I do see an opportunity on its way. It came out as the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, so it's not here yet. It's on its way though. You've been waiting for it for a while, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. So I feel like you'll know what I'm talking about. It's an opportunity you've been waiting for. It's coming. It's just manifesting a little bit slower than you had hoped. All right, it is coming. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. Now I'm going to use a different deck actually. This one here. What does Vanessa need to do to manifest great wealth and reach her highest potential? And one more. Actually, one more, sorry. All right, Vanessa, you've got... There's a talent or skill of yours that you need to nurture and develop a little bit more, okay? Because this card here is about nurturing and growing. Same as the Seven of Pentacles, there's something that you need to work at. There's some kind of natural skill of yours that you just need to elevate. I'm going to try and get some clarity on that. There's definitely I can see that you're in the process of evaluating yourself and your goals, and you feel like you're constantly competing with others. I want you to work on the areas that you feel inadequate, okay? You're getting repetitive messages here. So what does a baby do? It's in a growth period, okay? It's got a lot of growing to do. And what are people undergoing exams at school? What are they doing? They're learning, they're growing, they're brushing up on their skills. They're feeling nervous because they know that they're being tested. And I'm getting that this card is more about the universe is currently testing you at the moment to see how committed you are to a particular direction or path. A path that you've chosen, the universe is actually currently testing you right now just to see how much you want it, okay? You definitely are feeling discouraged or undervalued. I feel like it's someone like an agent or someone is discouraging you and undervaluing you. Okay, that's this card here. And there are feelings or a side of you, like your dark side, your shadow self, that you struggle to acknowledge. And remember, I want you to turn them into your advantage. So the feelings that you're struggling to acknowledge them. So you've got the prosperity card, and this card is about giving and expecting the universe to give back to you. So the law of attraction says if you want something badly, you must give it, because that's the cycle of abundance, right? So if you want love, you've got to give it. If you want money, you have to spend money. It's the flow, it's the cycle of abundance, okay? So give and expect the universe to give back to you. That's about being of service to the world. How can you use the skills and the talents and the strengths that you were born with and that you have taken the time to nurture and grow and develop? How can you use them to help others? That is where you're going. That's your path. And you need to believe that you're prosperous already. None of this lack mindset, okay? We're getting repetitive messages here. Believe that you're prosperous already. Acknowledge the successes that you have already achieved to date. Be grateful for those. And also be grateful for your mistakes. You've learned from them. Have gratitude for everything you have in life, okay? So let's use this deck here to see what projects you need to focus on, okay? What projects should Vanessa focus on? Okay. Yep, your art This is your creativity. You have a blank canvas and you can make it whatever you want. You can focus on whatever you want. But remember, your cards are telling you, do what you love. It's that simple. Do what feels good. I also want you to exercise, okay? And work on your resilience. This is the strength card here, okay? So I want you to strengthen your body in order to strengthen your spirit, your mind, and your resolve, okay? So work on just being strong in general, being able to make strong decisions, being able to assert yourself, being able to rise above adversity. That's the strength card. So work on strengthening your mind, body, and spirit. Work on strengthening your confidence. All right, this is you needing confidence because look at the books around her and she's trying to write and she's got writer's block and she's screwing up the pieces of paper. You know, she's feeling despair. The 5 of Cups is about disappointment and sadness. So I want you to relinquish all the thoughts in your head that are telling you you're not where you're supposed to be in life. Release them. They're wrong. You might not be where you thought you would be romantically or professionally, but that's a waste of your energy. I want you to release that. You are where you are. It is what it is. Embrace it. Let go of, expectations and build your confidence. You do need to do some networking, okay? Because here I'm seeing a marketplace. And look, this is a networking event. I want you to go to as many industry events as possible. You're going to get there. You're going to have people lining up to meet you, lining up for you to sign their books. I'm seeing it. It's just a matter of time. And this card is about setting your intentions.